Soccer 605. We're visiting with Coach Troy Anderson of the Dynamo team, the Rapid City Stevens Raiders. You're having another great season, Coach.
Yeah, it's been a great start so far. I think that it's a little bit beyond our expectations. I think at this point we were, at least hoping to, just find a good rhythm so that we could take it on to the second half of the season. But so far I'm very pleased.
Well, and you lost some powerful players that are now taking their skills to various colleges around the country here.
Yeah, we lost a lot of talent this last year. Great talent, and it's good to see those players still continuing on and playing at the collegiate level. We had some great players step up this year, some unexpected talent, I think. So I'm real pleased.
Well, tell us about some of your standout players and some of those that are surprising you this year.
This year, of course, Lexi Pazanka is putting together a very solid season, and she's been a very dynamite player.
I'm sure you're happy to have her all healthy this season, right?
Yeah, we are, and as the season progresses, I'm sure we'll see a lot more of her and a lot more coming from her. But and then Nikki McGuire is doing an excellent job in goal for us. She's got a lot of experience, so she's been at the Realm since she was a sophomore, so she's done real well. And then a couple of the juniors that are really playing well this year. Emily Haar, tremendous amount of speed, but she's actually got great footwork to go with it this year. So really excited to see what she's done and the production that we've had from her.
So what are your girls doing in the off season to come in obviously so ready?
I think playing a lot with their club associations, and even coming into the season mentally, physically prepared. They're starting conditioning earlier, so that when we start our first training sessions in August, we're ready to play and we're ready to focus on the more important things. We still do a little bit of conditioning, but it's nice to, work on, even some of the tactical situations in your morning sessions instead of always conditioning. So, I think it's one thing is they've been doing a great job of just coming physically prepared to their first training session. So
that makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It makes a huge difference.
Now, and your girls also have, and you've established a winning tradition at Rapid City Stevens. That makes a difference as well, doesn't it?
I think so. I think that their expectations, they know when they come in are higher. I think they set the standards for themselves a lot higher. So when they come into the season, they know that they need to be physically, mentally prepared because there's a lot of competition and a lot of good players that are ready to win their time. So. Yeah, I think that it's something that pushes them probably more than it does most.
Yeah, well, there's that tradition to uphold. Now, we would love to be out there, but I don't think we're going to make it for the Rapid City Stevens and the Rapid City Central crosstown match. And you lost one of your coaching staff over to the other side.
Coach Morgan, I've enjoyed working with him for the last 8-9 years, and I'm really glad to see him going over to the Central. I'm sad to lose him, but I'm glad to see him go over to Central. He brings a lot of continuity. I think that he's got part of that tradition that we've had in mind, and not only that, but some of his own ideas. And I think that he's definitely someone that I think can really build on that formation of excellence. So.
Yeah. Well, and for such a young team, I think everyone's been pleasantly surprised at how they're doing this year.
Yeah, they're doing really well. They got a lot of talent, familiar with a lot of those girls, and I'm proud of them, for what they've done so far. So even though there are crosstown rivals, there's still part of you, that still, roots for them and cheers for them. So yeah, I'm glad to see that they're doing well.
Well, when there's not blue in the match, you're bleeding red?
I wouldn't quite say that, but I would say that it's, there's definitely, some, some at least, bond, I think just through the years, but like I said, it's really good to see them have success, and Coach Morgan and myself, we talk quite frequently and we share ideas. So even though we're, on opposing staffs, we still try to, work with each other as much as possible.
Well, that's good to hear. It's always about the kids in the end, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Any predictions for this game tonight? You're getting ready to come up against Sioux Falls Lincoln. They've had a great season as well.
As far as predictions, we just hope that we play well. We hope that we can come out focused. We want to at least establish at least a little bit of the pace for the first 5-10 minutes. Hopefully we can play our game. We've still love that attacking speed and still love to take the ball to goal, but Coach Burkhalter's of course done a great job with the Lincoln girls, and we're just looking forward to a really good match.
Well, we've juiced up our camera so we can keep up with the speed of your team tonight, so we're looking forward to the match. Thanks for taking some time with us, Coach Anderson, and best of luck.
Yep, thanks, Carol.
Thanks.